BrawlStars is undoubtedly one of the most popular mobile games currently out there. I mean, the game has millions of players and even collaborated with Toy Story recently. One time, I went to the National Library in New York and I saw a kid wearing an Primo shirt. This thing is everywhere. Like most popular games, BrawlStars has its very own YouTube channel where you can find the Brawl talks they make where they announce what will be in the next update. However, on the channel, you can also find some animator shorts that get created for the game whenever a new season or brawler comes out. I have been interested in these animations for a while, and recently, I finally got around to watching them to talk about in this video. All 73 of them. Oh boy.
Look how excited I'm getting.
So, in this video, I'm going to be ranking every BrawlStars animation currently released in order to find out if these things are any good. Anyways, let's stop wasting time and start this ranking because talking about 73 shorts might take a while. In BrawlStars' first animation, that being No Time to Explain, we see Colt walking through a desert only to get attacked by Spike. A bunch of other characters show up and Colt gets really confused, but unfortunately, there's no time to explain what's going on, it's in the title. This was a pretty good way to start things. It was nothing too crazy, I doubt any of these will be considering how short they are, but it was an enjoyable minute and 20 seconds. The Mortis encounter was funny, and so was Poco getting impaled by a cactus only to not react at all. This goes at the top of the list because, well, obviously it's the only one I've talked about so far. In Happy Brawler Days, Penny blows up Dynamite, Nita, and the bear, but they do a wicked Foxy jump scare and get their revenge. I like the art style here, and the ending was pretty funny. I'll put it above No Time to Explain just for that.
Here's the problem, too many toasters.
Okay, there's 5 of these Sakura Spike shorts, and since I don't feel like making different transitions for all of them, I'm just gonna cover them all in one section, starting with Sakura Spike meets Sakura. Anyways, the backgrounds in this one are absolutely incredible, and the water here looks great. I like the little brawler cookie Sakura Spike has as well, and her lunchbox being a mega box is a nice detail. I'll put it above Happy Brawler Days for the visuals alone. Next is Sakura Spike Blossom Ball, where Sakura Spike pops a basketball. Then she explodes some people. I'll put it at the top of the list. The ending caught me really off guard, and the style is still really charming. After this is Sakura Spike Scenic Train, where Sakura Spike is a menace to people on a train. It's okay. Honestly, I prefer the comedy of the last short and the visuals of the first one. This shot looks really cool though. Following this is Sakura Spike Shopping Outburst, where Sakura Spike destroys a comic book. It's fun, I guess. I like the Colt and Leon Pez dispensers though. Bottom of the list. In the finale to the Sakura Spike shorts, Sakura Spike Spring Sniffles, something horrible happens. Sakura Spike gets a cold, and what's worse, she ends up destroying her bike. Tough luck, pal. I really like this shot right here, and I like the epic bike riding scene. I'll put this one below Happy Brawler Days. These shorts easily have the best visuals so far.
I still have the diamond.
So Colt wants the gem, but Dynamic explodes him and he gets murdered by Bull, BB, and Crow. I like this one. The animation of Colt on the minecart was really well done. I'll put it above Sakura Spike String Sniffles. I prefer the visuals and comedy of the other Sakura Spike shorts more, which is why I'm not putting this one above those.
A boom or a doom.
Oh my god, somebody sound the alarms because Spike from BrawlStars is about to bomb us. Thankfully, Mecha Crow comes to save the day on top of a hyper-realistic Colt billboard. I liked all the little spikes inside the big one, and the style is similar to the Sakura Spike shorts, so that's nice. Also, Robo Spike reminds me of the Despicable Me 3 Balthazar Brat robot. Just thought I should point that out.
I know someone whose husband just died.
I'll put it above Happy Brawler Days. It actually ends on a cliffhanger, so let's see what happens next.
I am a creature of the night.
Okay, never mind. Instead of a continuation, we got what seems to be an origin story for Robo Spike, so that's interesting. We start by seeing a close-up of Mortis's feet, and then he accidentally presses a red button and summons Robo Spike. The short was fine, there was nothing too notable about it, except for the fact that Mortis has the most disgusting feet ever. Robo Spike looks really menacing coming out of the water though. I do not want to mess with this guy. I'll put this below Welcome to Retropolis.
I'm a happy, nifty nobot.
Continuing the story from Doomish Day, Robo Dynamite shows up to help Robo Spike, while Mecha Bo shows up to help Mecha Crow. Did they mean for all that to rhyme? I like the music in this one, and the action was actually pretty high octane. Well, as high octane as a 40-second battle scene can be, that is. This goes to the top of the list. This short was really well done. I like this shot of Rico and Barley taking a selfie. It was funny.
You're the worst friend ever, Jackson Claire!
In the first voice acted short since the first, 2 of my biggest ops are pitted against each other as Frank is about to smash Mortis with his hammer. However, Mortis reminds Frank that they are best friends, which causes Frank to remember all the wacky memories he's formed of Mortis.
I am Mortis, the bringer of bats, not the doer of dishes.
The short ends with Frank killing Mortis. Incredible. I liked Mortis' British voice, and the short as a whole was pretty funny. I'll put it above Mecha Mayhem. I hope there's more voice acted shorts in the future. In Pirate Brawler Days, Colt and Carl fight the pirate characters for a treasure chest, which contains Tick's head so they explode. This is the second time Colt has died. This one was pretty good. It had Daryl in it, and I really like Daryl, so above Spring Sniffles.
Dragon!
Could they really not come up with a catchier title for this? Anyways, Colt and Bull are running away for some people that want him dead, and just as Spike blows him up and almost makes Colt die for the 3rd time in these shorts, Jessie comes to save the day as she kills Frank. I don't know, it was fine. I'll put it above Scenic Train.
No one knows the monster I've become.
So Jackie P and Tick are Minecrafting when they find a mysterious purple thing that turns them into monsters. So Max and Surge go to stop them. Also, Colt dies again. I like this one. It reminded me a lot of Mecha Mayhem, though I like that one a bit more, so I'll put this one right below it.
And here's the sugar on the cream.
In the first CGI animation since the first, we see Piper doing some baking. However, as it turns out, she's not baking a cake, she's baking bombs, and she kills a bunch of brawlers like Nita and Jesse. Piper is literally William Afton. I like this one. The sudden shift from happy bacon to a horror movie was pretty funny. Above Sakura Spike meets Sakura.
If this isn't cleaned up when I get back,
You're fired!
In Barley's last call, Barley crashes out after dealing with bad customers and results to ruthless murder, something that happens a bit too much in these shorts meant for babies. I like how after blowing everyone up, all Barley cares about is the stain on table. That was funny. I honestly like this one a lot. The part where Barley sets everything on fire looks really good. I'll put it above Sakura Spike Blossom Ball.
The flames of disaster!
Amber accidentally partakes in arson. That's all I have to say. I like the art style and music for this one though. Above Welcome to Metropolis.
PFP incoming!
I don't know what the Lion Friends are, but this short is just 30 seconds of them being introduced. The music and animation were surprisingly good for an advertisement, so I'll put it above Shopping Outbursts.
That's what family means to me.
This is just a worse version of the last short, introducing Connie Max. Not really a fan of the animation here. It looks a lot less smooth than the other shorts. Bottom of the list. What? There's already a short called Happy Brawl Days. You can't just use that name again. In this short, Tick wants to go to the Snowtel, but Mr. P kicks him out. Thankfully, all of Tick's friends come out, which is weird because I didn't think he'd have any, and they have an epic snowball fight. Even Sakura Spike is here. I still really like the part where Penny explodes everyone in the first Brawl Day short, but this one has Frank using Gale and Dynamite as ammunition, so that was pretty funny. I like the ending shot as well. It looks really nice. I'll put this one above Doomish Day.
Someone stop this criminal.
Colt falls into a well and dies. That's 4 times. So Edgar, Tara, and Belle are robbing Cole and Amber, and they end up succeeding. I can't believe BrawlStars is promoting crime like this. Remember, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. I liked how when Amber was attacking Edgar, Barley shows up with a no fire sign. It's a nice callback to Barley's last call. I'll put this one above Happy Brawl Days too.
We did it, Patrick! We saved the city!
After 23 shorts, we finally get to see anything that slightly resembles a theme park, which, you know, is where the game takes place. In this short, Buzz sees Jesse's turret fall into the water, so he rushes to save the day by knocking people off their speedboat and blowing them up. This guy sucks at his job. I enjoyed the dance Buzz does at the end, so like, what even is this? Buzz saves the day, goes above Bizarre Beach.
they call me the Bumpy.
To celebrate the first anniversary of the game's China edition, BrawlStars made a short where Piper gives Colt a cake, which all the other brawlers want. They all chase Colt, leaving him to almost die in a graveyard, until Poco shows up to heal him and everyone celebrates with a cake. Except no, not really, because as we learn in Piper's Sugar and Spice, this lady is a sicko, and the cake blows up because she put a bomb in it. I like this one quite a bit. The start mirroring Piper's Sugar and Spice with some nice foreshadowing for the ending. It goes above Blossom Ball, and I'm starting to realize how many of these ended in an explosion.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
This short starts with a viewer discretion warning for epilepsy, so skip to the next short if you don't want to deal with that. This is an entire song about bad randoms. It really speaks to me. The song goes kind of hard and the visuals are really creative. I'll put it above Sakura Spike meets Sakura.
You're the king! I'm the king!
In this short, Shelly has an epic fight with Evil Pam and her minions. It almost kills Colt. It was good. The animation and backgrounds are some of the best they've been in these shorts. This shot looks really nice. I'll put it above Sakura Spike Blossom Ball.
I'll tell you a story about a man.
Mortis is back from the dead. I am not happy about this. In this short, Mortis tells the audience 3 terrifying stories. The first is about how people were throwing Stu's decapitated head around. The next is about a sea monster jump scaring Piper, which serves her right honestly. She needs to be thrown in jail for the amount of people she's bombed. And the last one is about Shelly beating up vampire Mr. P. Then Mortis almost swears, but he doesn't because this is a kid's game, and Frank comes to kill him again. But wait, he's in a cop costume. Either swearing is illegal in the BrawlStars universe, or Mortis is a wanted criminal, and let's be real here, the latter is probably true. I'll put this one on the top of the list. I liked it quite a lot. In Brawl Day Symphony, the Brawl Days characters have all banded together to make some beautiful music. But since he sucks so much, Frank hits Spike with his hammer and causes everything to come crashing down. Then everyone begins killing each other because of course they do. This just keeps on happening. This short is especially brutal, by the way. Chick gets shredded to pieces as the remains shoot out of the castle, and Bo gets electrocuted to death. Put some scary music on this thing and it'll quickly become a horror short. This is easily my favorite Brawl Days animation. The music is good and the animation is incredible. I love how all the brawlers have more wooden texture since they're meant to be figures on a store display. It goes above Doomish Day.
Play these games!
games before!
Despite the fact that I hate him, these Mortis shorts have been some of the best so far, so let's see if this one lives up to the others. This song is about how much Mortis sucks. I resonate with it just as much as Bad Randoms. I really hate Mortis. I'll put this one above Sakura Spike meets Sakura. I liked it a bit more than the first Bad Randoms.
We'll use the power of friendship.
Another Bad Randoms music video. Didn't expect one right after Mortis game, but okay. Together is a song about how great the power of friendship is when playing Brawl Stars. This is Supercell's secret technique of convincing people to get their friends to download the game. This is honestly my least favorite Bad Randoms short, but it was still good. I'll put it above the Golden Arm Gang Heist.
We have technology.
So in part 1 of Year of the Tiger, Fang is taking out the trash, but he suddenly gets a flyer for the Tiger Pit Brawl tournament happening in Star Park. He and some of the brawlers go to the tournament, which is being hosted by 8-Bit. As the tournament starts, the world around the brawlers becomes digital, and the short ends on a to be continued. It was fine, I guess. There's really nothing of note with this one, except this shot of El Primo. Why is it so detailed? I'll put it above Red Dragon Jesse is here. Hopefully part 2 will be better.
It's a vending machine. It's a vending machine.
Rico falls in love with a vending machine, but uh-oh, Frank ends up killing her because he sucks. We already established this. Thankfully, Piper comes to save the day, and Rico falls in love with her. The lighting in this one was really good, and the short as a whole was just really stupid, so for that, it goes above Happy Brawl Days. This Biodome Rosa skin looks really good. I'm surprised it's not in the actual game. Anyways, Eve causes some mayhem at the Biodome and turns everyone into evil plant monsters. Then she kills Ruffs. What? The fight scene and music here were cool. I'll put this one above Buzz Saves the Day.
Now step aside, this ain't your show.
The stunt show is about a stunt show, who could have guessed? Again, the music and animation were really good, and Bonnie crashing into the stage at the end was funny. I'll put this one above Bizarre Beach. Otis gets harassed by Colt, Bell, and Fang underwater. I like the colors in this one. They're pretty unique compared to the other shorts. I'll put it above Welcome to Metropolis.
We're criminals at large.
The animation here looks like a security breach ending, and I'm not really a fan of it.
Did they run out of budget for the last animation?
Sam and Bell do a robbery, but then they get attacked by Poco, Lola, and Crow. It was literally just 2 minutes of unfunny one-liners with pretty bad animation. Bottom of the list, I was debating whether or not to put it above Connie Max Joins a Family, since that's literally just an ad, but this one was longer, therefore it's worse.
We've got to have money.
I keep getting this animation as a YouTube ad, so hearing the opening song was like a jump scare. I hated it. Pam and 8-Bit are fighting robots, but uh-oh. 8-Bit needs a coin to start working again. Since she doesn't have any money, Pam goes on a crime spree to try and get some. She commits a break in an entry, murder, robbery again. She even makes the stock market crash. Thankfully, she gets a coin and manages to turn on 8-Bit again. Also, according to his countdown, his entire short happened in the span of 8 seconds. I actually like this one quite a bit. Pam's criminal activity was pretty funny. It goes above Mortis game.
Fast Force, engage.
Mecha Mortis shows up and kills a big robot. That's really all that happens here. The visuals were good though. I'll put it above Welcome to Metropolis.
What are you gonna get at the train store, Sheldon?
Another security breach ending. Alright, that's awesome. I actually don't dislike this one as much as the first though. The entire premise being Buster and Gus going on a ghost train after getting run over by one was pretty funny. Buster totally dies at the end, by the way. I'll put Train to Nowhere above Red Dragon Jesse is here.
There's a new driver on the road.
In Lessons to Brawl, Gray, Artsy, and Piper stop Bull and El Primo from being criminals or something. It was pretty good. I like the black and white visuals with splashes of color here and there. It'll go above the Biodome.
Start the new rescue helicopter.
So Fang, Macy, and Buster, I think, are at some kind of ruins, but suddenly they get attacked by Meg. Some of Meg's friends show up, and as they get cornered, Macy and Buster run away as Fang eats popcorn. I like the part where he eats popcorn. This short was okay. I like the jungle setting, but other than that, there's really nothing too special about it. It was above Year of the Tiger Part 1. We still haven't gotten Part 2, by the way.
Legendary.
So Tig has been a menace as per usual, but thankfully, Brock and Nani are here to stop him. However, Tig actually ends up getting defeated by Max, who hugs him and makes him happy again. Then Tig's head explodes and everyone dies. It'll go above Mecha Mortis this year.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog.
In One Hot Dog Please, Doug is making a hot dog for Anita, but unfortunately, he trips on a wiener and accidentally throws a hot dog in the ocean. Suddenly, Janet shows up to steal the hot dog, and Buzz forces Doug to go get it because he's just like that, I guess. Doug goes into the forest to meet all kinds of wacky forest brawlers like Wood Spirit Chester. This is the first short with Chester in it, so it's automatically great. Eventually, Doug runs into Cordelius, who scares him, but as it turns out, he's just a chill guy who wants a hot dog. The two hang out and all is well. Never mind, Cordelius explodes. I actually really like this one. Doug's facial expressions were really funny, and the story was pretty interesting for a minute and a half long short. Also, I like the visuals for the Mushroom Forest. Top of the list, I like this one a lot.
I want some ice cream, David!
Chester's in this short as well. Thank you for the Chester representation, Supercell. Anyways, Chester pulls a sick prank on Mandy by poisoning the candy supply, which causes the evil Brawl Days characters to show up. They begin trying to kill Mandy, and Chester gets worried, which is weird because, like, what did he think was gonna happen when he summoned these three? Thankfully, Mandy manages to defeat the villains, and the day is saved. I also really like this short. Chester's a very big part part of it, which is very good. I like that. Dark Brawl Days in Candyland goes above Mortis game.
My phone, I plug it low and charge his pincers, March.
Why does the animation look so good in this one? This is actually insane. This short was made to announce hypercharges, something they refused to give to Chester, but despite that, I like this animation. It was mostly just Bull doing some exercise while screaming about how he's becoming more powerful, but again, the animation is spectacular. It goes above Sakura Spike Blossom Ball.
If you can't do the time, don't do the crime.
So Belle and Chuck are breaking Sam and Pearl out of jail, and they begin fighting Colt and Shelly while using hypercharges. It's nothing too crazy, but it was still good. I like how that short uses classical music. It makes sense because Chuck is an orchestra conductor. That's like his thing aside from being a nuisance in Heist. The prison break goes above Happy Brawler Days.
The circus is coming to town!
In the bizarre circus spectacle, Charlie and the other brawlers put on a performance for their audience of hands. Don't question it. The visuals and music for this one were good, and I like this face Charlie makes. This is me after one of my teammates picks a level 9 brawler with no upgrades and ranks. It happened to me twice the day I wrote this, I almost crashed out. Also, has anybody noticed that Charlie's yo-yo is like part of her hair? That's kind of freaky, I don't like it.
Freaking creepy.
The bizarre circus spectacle goes above Buzz Saves the Day.
Bazinga!
Miko canonically knows Martin Scorsese. This is a very important part of BrawlStars lore. This is just a short interview with Miko that randomly transitions into gameplay halfway through. It goes above Train to Nowhere.
Meow?
In Get the Kit, Kit tries stealing Paulette's Spike toy, which causes the two to get into a fight, roping in other brawlers along the way. After the whole ordeal, Kit gets arrested by Larry and Lori. He totally deserves it. I like the changing art styles for this one, and his hyper-realistic shot of Kit was pretty funny. Goes above Sakura Spike meets Sakura.
It's your brain friends and you.
Gus's balloon makes the minecarts containing Gus, Colette, Brock, and the Lion Friends go crazy. Eventually, Lion Friends define the BrawlStars characters. It was fine, I guess. Maybe these animations are cooler for somebody that knows what a Lion Friend is, but I just don't care. Goes above Lion Friend skins incoming.
I don't like him. I don't like any of them.
In this wholesome animation announcing the collab between BrawlStars and a little baby song, Piper, Penny, Mr. P, and Gale all lead El Primo to drown in the ocean while they swim to the surface. That's brutal. However, the baby sharks end up eating everyone, turning them into horrific baby shark monsters. The animation is not very good, and the El Primo baby shark song is as bad as it sounds, but the entire concept of the short is just so stupid, which makes me kind of like it. Goes above Red Dragon Jesse is here. Cordelius is almost killed by Chester and some other brawlers nobody cares about, but thankfully, he gets saved by Thor Baby. Another okay short. I'm not really a fan of the animation in this one either. I think rigged animation can be done well, but BrawlStars shorts are honestly better when they use frame by frame. Goes above Train to Nowhere.
Hear the roar!
Godzilla is one of, if not the most popular kaiju out there. He was created after the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, which left a great feeling of fear in the Japanese people as they worried about the potential of more nuclear attacks. Isn't it awesome that he's in Fortnite now?
I am huge!
Anyways, in this animation, Buzz and Nita begin fighting while causing property damage and interrupting Colt's epic game of BrawlStars. Wait, what? The animation in this one was really good, and I liked how we see Sakura Spike eating ice cream at the start. Goes above Brawl Day Symphony.
Michael Bolton, everyone!
This short is an epic rock ballad about how cool Draco is. The animation here is great, and the live action segments it cuts to sometimes reminded me of the Knuckles show's 4th episode, which I assure you is a very good thing. Goes above The Last Stand. This is easily the best music short yet. In The Last Sacrifice, B and Brock digitize themselves to stop Virus Charlie from putting brawlers in the digital world. B dies trying to stop Virus Charlie, but then it's revealed that she actually survived. Again, not really a fan of the animation in these shorts when it's not frame by frame. It just looks kind of cheap, and the short itself was nothing too special. Putting it above Train to Nowhere, at least Ragnarok had Chester in it. Why is this one a YouTube short? That's weird. Anyways, Barry starts to work on Mandy's candy store, but he gets tortured by Mandy and Chester's antics. The short ends with Barry swearing, but it's bleeped out because BrawlStars is a kid's game. It has Chester in it, so that's good, and I liked how Barry was just sick of him and Mandy's antics. Goes above Happy Holidays too. Thank you for specifying that this animation is new, BrawlStars. For a second, I thought it was like 6 months old. Oh wait. So Otis gets lost in enemy lines and Clancy has to go save him. However, as it turns out, Otis was just stuck on one of those water bottle case things. Look who's raising awareness about the environment. I like this one. Clancy preparing for an epic battle while Otis just couldn't care less was pretty funny. Goes above the prison break. In this short, Jackie and her goons do some graffiti, but uh-oh, that's illegal. And so, Clancy and Otis fight Jackie and friends with paintball guns. This short was pretty good. It'll go above the Deep Sea Brawl.
I got family.
Mo is sad and alone, but he's found by Grom, and together they become best friends and build an epic drill. It ends in an explosion. Been a while since that happened. Goes above Bizarre Beach. I like the music in this one.
Barnacles! El Primo SpongeBob?
Finally, rather El Primo SpongeBob animation. Took me long enough to get here. John Cena's playing BrawlStars, which I assume he does every day, but he drops his phone underwater, sucking SpongeBob into the game. A terrifying tidal wave turns some brawlers into SpongeBob characters, and they begin fighting. At the end, John Cena comes back from the ocean with his phone in hand and says the thing. John Cena's acting was funny here. This guy truly has the best acting career of all time. He was in Fred the Movie, had a brief appearance in the Bear Season 3, and then showed up in the BrawlStars SpongeBob ad.
Fists of Fury.
Fist of Fury! Oh!
Also, Mr. Krabs bullying everyone at the end was funny. I'll put a short above charging up to the max.
Hey everybody, I'm Guy Fieri and we're rolling out.
This animation looks spectacular. I hate Kenji, but credit where credit is due. My eyes are feasting on these visuals right now. So Kenji's a retired brawler making food for other brawlers, but suddenly he gets attacked by robots and they have a fight. This fight is animated incredibly well. I can't believe this short is in the same place as the short about a robot falling in love with a vending machine. At the end, Kenji kills his robots and comes back to brawling because it had to add him into the game somehow. Those are both Brawloween stories. It was great.
It's a first-class ticket to Flavortown International.
Kenji makes sushi, but like in a cool way. It was fun, I guess. Goes above Year of the Tiger Part 1.
Okay, so the first night is never usually that bad in any of the games, so I'll play through.
This is a story about how some brawlers became twisted and messed up. Another okay one. I like the rhyming though. Goes above the Ragnarok.
Juju has it all.
Oh, that's why they call it that.
Juju sings a song about how she does in fact have it all. It was good. I like the visuals for this one, and the song was pretty good. Goes above Doomish today.
Time to play! No, time to die!
Another two of my biggest ops fight each other with some brawlers in their angel and demon forms. While I think that the Angels vs Demons event was the best event the game has had, this short really does not reflect that. The animation is pretty bad and Mortis isn't British here. This is a tragic loss. Goes above The Last Sacrifice. In this animation, Shade comes to life and becomes best friends with Gus. I like the little things they do together, it was cute. What isn't cute though is the fact that when Chuck looks over at Gus, Shade is just an inanimate pile of clothes, so one of these two is going insane. Shade comes to life will go above together.
I always come back.
In Toons Are Back, we get introduced to the brand new StarToon Studio skins, ending with rude loose swearing, but it's bleeped out because this is a kid's game. That's pretty much it. I prefer the first StarToon Studio animation because it had like an actual story. The changing art styles here are cool though, and I like the Gumball reference. Putting this one above Welcome to Metropolis.
To infinity and beyond!
A robot partakes in reckless driving to deliver a package to Edgar and Colette's toy store, but when they leave the building, the physical manifestation of evil comes out of the package! Wait, no, it's just Buzz Lightyear. They're practically the same thing though. Edgar's voice is funny and I liked how excited Colette gets over an Amazon box. This short goes above paying BrawlStars now.
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command.
Picking up from where the last short ended, Buzz Lightyear explores Edgar and Colette's toy store, only to run into the Toy Story brawlers who want him dead. However, Edgar comes back into the store, so all the toys start moving because that's how Toy Story works. While he's inanimate, Buzz sees a sign saying that best friends try to kill each other, so he almost makes Woody Colt fall to his death, saving him at the last second. I like this short a bit more than the last. I thought it was cool how Buzz Lightyear was unaware of how brawling worked. It reminded me of how we thought he was a real space ranger in the first movie. Goes above Happy Brawl it is.
Somehow Palpatine returned.
So Kenji, Nita, Eve, and Barry go on a mission to rescue Mo, fighting Gary and Dark Lord Spike along the way. Thankfully, Dark Lord Spike accidentally blows himself up, and the day is saved. I like this face Barry makes, and Dark Lord Spike being on the Emperor Palpatine chair was a nice reference. Goes above Juju Has It All. The song was pretty good as well.
What are the rules?
Meeple is playing a board game with Chester, Mandy, and some other unnotable brawlers, but unfortunately, he's a dirty little cheater that nobody likes. Chester tries to cheat as well, but Meeple is a hypocrite and gets mad at him. Thankfully, Bonnie manages to beat Meeple, but that just makes him crash out. I actually really like this short. This is the first time Chester talks in these, so that's cool. And I liked how he was just messing with Meeple. Meeple is funny as well. I like the actually he pulled. Goes above Mortis' Mortuary. The guy from Poppy Playtime sings a song about how he was lonely and getting bullied by Edgar and BB until he put on a mask and made everyone think he was cool. This is a reference to Dream. This one is pretty good, nowhere near my favorite of these song shorts, but I still liked it. Goes above to Brawl and Beyond. Finally, the last short. You know, I'm already behind on making this video, so it's a really good thing there's not any more of these. This is the first song by the Good Randoms, which don't exist, but whatever. It's a boy band trash bin song that gets interrupted by Melody, who talks about how she's the best. However, she ends up losing her gems and becomes sad, but thankfully, the Good Randoms go to make her feel better. I like the shot right here, it was pretty funny. The music isn't really my thing, but I really like the animation here, especially during the Melody's part. I'll put this one above Shade Comes to Life. Well, that's it. I have officially talked about every BrawlStars short that's currently released. Wait, is that another Good Randoms music video? But I never talked about a Good Randoms music video before, and I know I didn't miss anything in BrawlStars animation playlist because I have the shorts numbered in my script. Unless there are animations outside of the playlist.
I'm mad. Not glad.
Did you know that BrawlStars had animations outside of their animation playlist? No? Neither did I. I'm already behind on writing the script and I've got even more shorts to cover. This is great. I've already recorded half of these shorts and I don't really feel like re-recording and rewriting some segments, so instead, I'm just going to cover all the shorts outside of the playlist in a section, starting with Special Wither Skin in BrawlStars. In this animation, the Clash of Clans wizard makes himself naked and his clothes somehow make his way onto Barley. I'll put it above Kenji for release. I was not expecting naked wizard. Next is BrawlStars meets Paris, where the BrawlStars characters play French Brawl Ball. Clash of Clans Clan's Maiden is in this one. Why do these two shorts have random Clash references? Putting this one above BrawlStars scary animation. After this is Bad Random's Healing Lies, which is about a devious Pogo who refuses to heal his teammates. That was literally me before I found out that Pogo was a support brawler. I liked the visuals in this one and the music was good. It goes above together. Year of the Tiger Part 2 is next because I actually did make this, it just wasn't on a playlist. All the brawlers are now in the digital world thanks to 8-Bit and they begin fighting each other. Fang beats out Primo and goes up against Virus 8-Bit, winning the tournament and taking everyone out of the digital world. This one was good. I really liked the pixel graphics and the fight against 8-Bit was animated well. Year of the Tiger Part 2 goes above the bizarre circus spectacle. There's another collab animation after this time with BT21, where all the characters from that get sucked into BrawlStars. I love the little gameplay animation in this short, putting it above BrawlStars meets Paris. The last non-YouTube shorts animation is the good random song, The One, also known as The One, that made me realize I missed some shorts. Thanks. This song is about how occasionally, randoms are actually good. BrawlStars lies to people sometimes. I like the visuals for this one and the song was fine. S'more is much better though. Putting this above, it's gonna be a very good day. Moving on to the YouTube shorts, we start with Would Your Best Bro Protect You From Danger? Where Buster reenacts popular movie scenes because he and Fang are like the movie people. Goes above my joke too. I probably won't have much to say for these. They're even shorter than the usual shorts. After this is Mandy or Chester. Is that even a question? Chester bombs Mandy and Mandy reacts by trying to kill Chester, putting it above the rescue. Meet Gray is a black and white short where Gray does mime things while Lola tries to steal the spotlight. I like the part where Gray comes out of the hole, putting this one above Special Wizard skin in BrawlStars. Next is the previous Brawler Days skins are back, where Bo shoots the Brawler Days characters only to find that Jackie stole his arrows. It was fine, goes above the Ragnarok. Following this is RT is Watching You, another comic book short where RT is stalking people like Mark Zuckerberg. No Primo's censored face was funny. Goes above BrawlStars XP21 skins right here. In Pick on Someone Your Own Size, Otis makes Hank angry so he goes into his robot to kill him. I don't know, I'll put it above the Ragnarok. After this is What Juicy Gossip Would Angelo Tell You About Your Fave Brawler? Where Angelo makes brawlers fall in love with each other and they all fight. It goes above RT is Watching You, I like the thing Fang did. Next is Turn Up the Sound and Listen to This. Music emoji. Melody! Where Melody sings about something, I don't know, I've watched this 2 times and I can barely understand anything that she's saying.
What?
Putting it above the Zarbeach, the animation was cool. She Won't Leave You Alone is a short about Cordelis meeting Lily and being happy. I like Cordelis, he's very silly. Going above my joke too. The Mothra Eve short is about Mothra Eve making more Mothra Eves. Above Meet Gray. We're almost done guys, I promise. In Godzilla Attacks BrawlStars, Mega Tick attacks the city. But that's pretty much it. Putting it above the Mothra Eve short. I like the visuals in this one a bit more. Finally is What Does a Random Pile of Clothes in Your Room Look Like? Where Chuck goes really fast and makes Shade spin. Okay, goes above New Line Friends X BrawlStars collab. And that's the last one. I've actually finished talking about these shorts for real this time. I find it weird that these aren't in the animations playlist created for the animations, but whatever, let's just get to the ranking. Oh, and by the way, Bizarre Beach actually released before DHMIS Day. The playlist just had it ordered in a weird way. That's great. Well, that's it. I've officially talked about every BrawlStars short that's currently released. Watch them make another one right after this video comes out. It's probably gonna happen. Anyways, let's go ahead and rank these shorts from worst to best, starting with number 91. Partners in Crime. Connie Max joins his family. The Curse Spike Shopping Outburst. Line Friends skins incoming. New Line Friends X BrawlStars collab. What does a random pile of clothes in your room look like? The Curse Spike Scenic Train. Red Dragon Jesse is here. Baby Shark X BrawlStars is real. Train to Nowhere. The Last Sacrifice. Angel Edgar vs Demon Mortis. The Ragnarok. Pick on Someone Your Own Size. The previous Brawler Days skins are back. BrawlStars Scary Animation. BrawlStars meets Paris. BrawlStars XBT21 skins are here. RT is Watching You. D'Angelo short. Am I a joke to you? She Won't Leave You Alone. Would you protect your best bro from danger? Year of the Tiger Part 1. Kenji full release. Special Wizard skin in BrawlStars. Meet Gray. Mothra Eve short. Godzilla Attacks Brawl. The Rescue. Mandy or Chester. No Time to Explain. Secure Spike Spring Sniffles. Pirate Brawler Days. Bizarre Beach. Turn sound and listen to this. Music emoji. Melody. Welcome to Family Mo. The Stunt Show. Welcome to Metropolis. Tunes are back. Mecha Mortis is here. The Legends of Olympus. The Deep Sea Brawl. Paint Brawl starts now. To Brawl and Beyond. Ollie, the King of Star Park. Buzz Saves the Day. The Bizarre Circus Spectacle. Year of the Tiger Part 2, The Biodome, License to Brawl, This Is Fine, The Prison Break, Plans to Operation Squidding, Happy Brawl Days, Buzz Lightyear has landed in BrawlStars, My Sweet Brawlentine, Happy Brawl Days 2, It's gonna be a very good day, The One, The Golden Arm Gang Heist, Together, Healing Lies, Shade Comes to Life, My Only Trophy, DHMIS Day, Juju Has It All, Kenji vs Dark Lord Spike, Brawl Days Symphony, Godzilla Attacks BrawlStars, Bad Randoms We Won't Cooperate, Sakura Spike Musakura, Get the Kit, Mortis Game, Dark Brawl Days in Candyland, The Last Stand, BrawlStars X Dragon Force, The Draco's Tale, Piper's Sugar and Spice, China First Anniversary, Charging Up to the Max, SpongeBob, BrawlStars, and John Cena? Sakura Spike Blossom Ball, Welcome to the Castle, Barley's Last Call, Summer of Monsters Update, Mecha Mayhem, Mortis' Mortuary, By the Rules of Maple, Brawloween Stories, Kenji's Sushi Shop Showdown, and finally, One Hot Dog Please. I did that all in one take, I'm getting water now. You know, a majority of these shorts were actually quite enjoyable. The only one I consider to be bad is Partners in Crime. All the others were either okay or great. I'm surprised BrawlStars doesn't have an actual show yet, especially when you remember that this game has an actual story. Like, come on, if Hello Neighbor can make a show, then so can BrawlStars, and Chester should be the main character, please, I'm begging you. Anyways, if you excuse me, I've gotta go stop playing BrawlStars and finally be productive for once, because this video might take a while to edit. Bye, I guess.